This is Daily Gains. Welcome back.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Dave. It's time to get it in. Let's get going.
James 2:21. Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he offered up his son Isaac on the altar?
I feel like someone's going to say, James, I feel like you're reading that wrong. Because Paul pointed out to us that it's pretty clear in I think it's Genesis 15, that Abraham believed God and it was counted him as righteousness. Now, maybe that's just Paul's take on what it says in Genesis 15, but was he justified when he did that? Was he justified by that work? And here's the thing. James knows his Bible. So he says, read to the end of that story. Abraham raises that knife over Isaac. And then what happens? A voice comes out and says, Abraham, Abraham, don't harm a hair of your son. For now I know that you fear me. Was Jesus really tempted when he went into the wilderness? Was he really tested? Was Jesus just out on this 40-day and 40-night, having a ball, getting some me time, going a little intermittent fasting, so that when Satan comes and he starts offering him some ways to take care of the needs that he has, he's like, I get this. This is a part of the test, isn't it? You want me to do something that God wouldn't have me do because I'm hungry, right? But I'll be fine. I don't really need that. Let's just do this, though, right? Well, God said every word from my mouth, so that's what I'm going to say because that's how this tested. Is that what Jesus went through? Or was Jesus tested? And did Jesus, after he was tested, himself understand perhaps better who he himself was? Did Abraham know God better as a result of obeying? Did he know himself better as a result of obeying? Did Isaac know God better as a result of Abraham's faith and obedience? Because what we hear from the voice just before the pre-picturing of Jesus as the ram caught in the thorns is pulled out and killed on top of Mount Moriah in Isaac's place, and in the same place that Jerusalem would stand 1,000 years later. The voice from heaven says, now I know that you fear me. God said to Abraham, put your money where your mouth is. James is simply saying the same thing. So I don't really feel like Paul or me is going to argue with either of these. That's my take on it.
I think that's enough. Let's get to work.